Oh, thank God.
Where's Mom? What's going on?
Well, the worst has happened.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Your mother was formally charged tonight with 2 murders.
No,
Yeah.
what happened? Did they come up with some more evidence?
No, the commissioner and the assistant DA decided to make the arrest. That's it.
All right, what about Gabe?
I don't know. It's too late for
I want
that.
to talk to Gabe. Where is he?
Nobody knows.
Lorna, will you marry me? It's a good sign, I hope. Is that a yes?
Maggie, what are you doing here? Me?
Buying my bike, aren't you?
But wait a minute. I thought you knew that I was planning on buying this bike for Nick.
That's true, but
But so why should you go behind my back? Maggie, what are you up to?
Oh, man, this must look really awful. Okay, there's a perfectly logical explanation.
Well, I'd love to hear it.
Sophia, I wasn't buying this bike for me. I was buying it for you.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, there's been a big misunderstanding here.
So who's buying the bike?
She is. I withdraw my offer. I was only trying to help out my friend. Could you leave us alone for a minute?
Okay, wait a minute. So you were buying the bike for me?
Yes, as a favor. Friend to friend?
So when were you planning on telling me about this friendly favor?
Well, I wasn't. I wanted it to be a surprise. Come on, don't be mad. I thought you weren't going to be around, and I just wanted to make sure you didn't lose out on it.
So how did you find out that this is the guy that bought the bike for Nick? I mean, how did you find the guy?
Would you believe pure luck? I went down to the Herald office to place your ad like I said I would, and then right there in the parking garage was Nick's old bike.
But Maggie, I called the Herald and Russell Boyd wasn't even there tonight.
But his bike was. So I went upstairs, asked around, they gave me his number, I called him at home, set up this meeting, and you came too. That's funny, huh?
Yeah, but real funny, I guess. Why didn't you call me then?
I told you, I wanted it to be a surprise.
So what, you were gonna buy the bike and what, plan on telling me when?
I don't know. I would have worked out the details later. Okay.
24 hours. Next chance you'll have to see her will probably be in her bail hearing. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow, but there are no guarantees. There really is nothing we can do.
How can you say that?
If we had any options, believe me, I'd tell you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just can't accept that.
Vicky, trying to take it easy. You're working yourself up.
What, are you all ready to just toss in the towels because the big boys say so? What's going on here? Ryan would never have done this, never. He would have been down there banging on the doors, doing whatever he had to do to get her
Vicky,
out.
there's only so much banging we can do. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what you should be sorry about. You should be sorry that you don't believe in Mom's innocence. You're all of you, you're ready to just declare her insane and ship her off somewhere.
That's not true. She needs a defense. This is probably the best one we'll have.
We want her to get some help.
That is not the answer, don't you? Never mind. Never mind. I'll just do it myself.
No, you won't. We're going to stick together. We need each other.
No, Mom needs us. Where is she, though? She's in prison while we're all standing around here talking about everything we can't do. She can't do this alone. Do you hear what I'm saying? She won't make it. What is the matter with this family? I thought you cared about her. Then why are you giving up? Why?
I'm not. This is nothing we can do tonight.
Why don't you just get out of here? All of you. I don't want your company.
I'm going to
do everything I can to make sure that Donna gets a fair shot.
Well, don't do me any favors, okay? Because I know your heart's not in it.
Vicky, I'm not trying to say that Donna meant to do any of this. I mean, she could have been drugged or sleepwalking.
Or out of her mind?
Sorry, Vicky, I know how rough this is for you. I
No,
wish I
you
was
don't.
I am not going anywhere.
You've reached 555-8294. Please leave a message after the tone. Thanks.
Gabe, it's Joe. Listen, I know this is a very special night, and I'm sorry to bother you, but there's been some developments with the Donna Love case. Would you call me, please, at Carlino's as soon as possible? Thank you. Tony, what's up with this? When did we start catering this fancy stuff?
Hey, the price was right. I like the challenge. Why not?
25-year-old Piave Merlot, white truffle cake.
Sure.
Who ordered it? McNamara?
Yeah.
Where'd you have this delivered?
What, it was the end of Market Street on the beach.
Thank you.
What's the matter?
I'll tell you later.
What? Wow. This is unbelievable.
May I?
It's,
I didn't think you'd quite have this reaction, but I'm pleased. I guess. I hope.
it's beautiful.
I'm glad you like it. It is beautiful, but not quite as beautiful as you are. Oh, you're cold. Here, take my coat.
No. It's just I never thought. I just.
This is the first time anyone's ever proposed to you.
Well, it's the first time someone actually meant it.
I do. And I hope it'll be the last.
Well, it certainly will be if.
If you say yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, if I say yes. What's the matter with me? Serious. Let's get serious, okay?
Okay.
Marriage now.
Yeah.
How can you think this is possibly going to work?
Oh, it will work. Unequivocally, yes.
How can you be so sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in my life. I love you, Miss Devon.
Gabe, I love you. But why me? I mean, I told you, I just never thought that I was ever the kind of woman that a guy thought he'd marry, yet here you are, this amazing person asking someone like me
No,
to marry him?
not someone like you. You, Lorna Devon. The woman who haunts my dreams. Lorna, I can't think, I can't make a move. I can't do anything without seeing the beautiful image of your face haunting everything, everywhere I go, filling my mind. I love you. I will love you until the day they put me into the ground. The only thing that was left for me was to make it official.
Gabe, that's so beautiful.
So what do you say?
I've never found myself in this situation. I was this kid in the streets, you know, who grew up to be this woman who was hurt a lot and who didn't care about hurting people and thought I'd shut myself down so much that I'd never meet somebody like you. Is it really true? This man really sees me and still wants me. Could it be that I've come this far? Do I really deserve to be this happy for the rest of my life?
My hero.
Oh, hi. Oh.
Where does it hurt?
Just pick a spot, any spot. Well, that's nice. I'll give you about an hour to quit that.
How were the x-rays?
What x-rays?
You know.
Oh, those x-rays. They were negative. It was a false alarm.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to go back to the hospital for nothing.
Me too.
Boy, you are tense.
Oh, I think you've just discovered the x-ray viewing muscle.
Oh, is that too hard?
You know what they say, no pain, no gain.
You know what? I think I just hit bedrock. There.
Yes. And I spoke to Charlene. I finally got her schedules to match so that I can see Gregory tomorrow. It wasn't easy.
No wonder you're so tense.
As long as I can see my son before the holiday.
I know. He's not going to spend the night here, though, is he?
No, that was our agreement. It's not the greatest situation in the world, but I guess it's the best under the circumstances.
Really have had a rough day.
Morgan. How you doing?
Compared to what? Oh, well, you tell him.
Donna's been formally charged with murder and taken to county.
Well, big surprise.
Yeah, the hell with due process. The police commissioner and the assistant DA are convinced that Donna's their killer.
And you're not?
You heard what Frankie told the cops. She doesn't believe that Donna pushed Courtney off the docks either.
Cass, the evidence is all right there.
This is a railroad job. Evidence is still coming in, but they refuse to wait for it.
Maybe because they realize it's not going to change the outcome. Hey.
I gotta get out of here. I'll be at Carlino's.
All right. Look, I am sorry about this whole situation.
Not sorry enough to quit defending a murderer.
What the hell good would that do now? I'm not thrilled at being in the middle of this, but I took the case on, and I'm not going to back out.
Well, that's where we differ.
Not so much. You want Courtney's killer to be brought to justice, and so do I.
Okay. So when you're giving your impassioned address to the jury, telling them how poor old Donna couldn't have done this, they ought not take away her freedom. You just remember what was taken away from Courtney.
I'll never forget that. But what if they convict the wrong person? What if Donna didn't do it?
What if? What if? What if Courtney wasn't dead?
I mean, what kind of world is this? Donna love a murderer? It's just not possible.
Not in her right mind, no.
She's in her right mind. It's the rest of Bay City that's just gone completely off. They go in the middle of the night, drag her out, and throw her in jail like she's some kind of a common criminal.
Donna's getting exactly what she deserves.
Babe, I couldn't take it if I hurt you.
The only way you could hurt me is if you said no. So just put your finger out, I will slip this ring on and say, yes, Gabe, I will marry you.
You make it sound so easy.
It is easy. Come on, we'll practice. Have a dry rhyme. Yes, Gabe, I'll marry you.
I'm really sorry to break in like this, Captain, but we've got some business.
Hey, any punches thrown?
No.
Well, that makes you one up on my brother and me.
Morgan is hurting so bad that there's nothing I can say or do to make it any easier for him.
Look, I know you're between a rock and a hard place, Cass, and I just want you to know I really appreciate you sticking by Donna like this. I really do.
Mike, she's in deep, deep trouble. I don't know what defense to use other than insanity. Unless the cops come forward with a forensics report that proves she wasn't the shooter, or someone steps forward to confess, the state has a hell of a case.
But what about the evidence is all circumstantial?
Yeah, but Donna ran away from the cops and concealed evidence. I mean, taking those little details into consideration, she looks very guilty.
Oh. And I helped her do all that. I mean, I kept her from the cops. She was hiding because of me. I just made everything worse. I can't believe I did that. And on top of that, I dragged Charlene into this. I mean, that's a capper.
Well, you're not going to help Donna by beating yourself up like this.
Oh, well, I'm playing every kind of head game in the world on this one. Look, if you got to get back to Morgan, by all means, go ahead.
He doesn't want me there. He thinks his big brother has betrayed him.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, it just doesn't get any better than
you get a second wind?
You energize me.
I'm not that.
So this is what I'm wondering. Do you think that it's possible to have your...
Joe,
Really, you don't have to be shy. I mean, I know.
Joe, what was so important that you ought to seek me out here?
It's Donna Love, Captain. The commissioner and Dana Kramer came, and they took her.
Took her? What are you talking about?
They
Where?
officially charged her with the homicides, and they took her to county.
Lorna, I have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I understand, really. Thank you, though, for a perfectly wonderful evening.
Yeah. We'll pick this up later.
Yeah.
When did they take her to county?
About half an hour ago. Listen, if you want to take the limo, and I'll drive Lorna back in my car.
Yeah. We'll finish this later. Thank you for tonight.
Time you were gone, he was planning, and he was all excited. He was like a little kid. He was nervous, and Lorna, I've never seen him this wired. You do know that, as far as Gabe is concerned, the sun rises and sets with you.
My mother did not kill anyone. She's not capable of killing anyone.
Donna had Courtney's scarf, her tape recorder, and her photograph. She was on the docks at the time of the murder, and she ran like hell when the cops tried to question her. Sounds pretty capable.
Now, why don't you just
That's
back
right.
off?
It's all right. I can fight my own battles. Morgan, that's a bunch of circumstantial evidence. It could mean a lot of different things.
Yeah, why don't you tell me what it could add up to?
I don't know right now, but I know my mother's not a killer. I know it.
Listen to me. My girlfriend's dead, and I'm not going to rest until the person who did it is brought to justice. I owe her that.
And I owe it to my mother to make sure she isn't punished for a crime she didn't commit. Listen, I don't know you that well, but I do know what you're going through. I remember the moment that they came and told me that Ryan had been shot. I mean, my whole life went on hold. My whole world changed. And then when I lost him, I was so empty. There was nothing I could do. And I need your help.
I've got to do something.
Because you still love Courtney.
Oh, I'll always love Courtney.
And I will always love Ryan.
I gotta be safe here until tomorrow.
Thanks for helping.
Anytime. You know, Nick's gonna be really blown away.
I hope so.
Just can't miss. It's a very, very, very romantic move.
Well, I think motorcycles are very, very romantic.
Yeah, I always wanted one.
Yeah, so why don't you get one?
Well, you know, I would love to, but, you know, I have to put my daughter first. She has got her heart set on this Victorian dollhouse. So, you know, I gotta save up for that.
Well, maybe next year, huh?
Yeah, next year. If I get some money, I'll definitely be putting it towards med school.
You know what, Smuts? You are so smart that one day you'll be head of your own hospital and you'll buy 10 bikes.
10 bikes. And you know what? Just for saying that, I would give you one as a gift. How's that?
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for your faith, Sophia. It really means a lot.
Sure. So, are we going to see you at the holiday street fair?
I don't know.
Hey, why not? I mean, why don't you bring a date and come with Nick and me?
Well, come on. I mean, you know how Nick feels about the whole situation. That date sounds great.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for helping again, okay?
You're welcome anytime.
Take care.
Don't work too hard now.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on? Nothing's going on. What's going on with you, Nick?
So what's that kiss all about, man?
Nick, listen, man, if you really know what you have with Sophia...
So why don't you tell me?
I'll tell you this. All right? You don't really deserve to be with a girl like Sophia and Nick. Especially after you sleep with every girl that catches your eye. You know, you're really lucky she doesn't see right through you. Gotta go.
Well, thank you, Doctor, for the complete review of the endocrine system.
My pleasure, ma'am. Whatever I can do to ease your troubles.
Oh, no, I have no troubles. I'm utterly blissful.
Well, then, I guess my mission is complete.
Yes, you're a full-service care provider.
Mother, I have to talk to you. You're not going to believe what happened.
Why'd you want to come here?
That's where it all began. And where it all ended. Me and Ryan, Ryan and me. I just feel like I've come full circle, you know? It's just that I realized tonight when I was talking to Morgan that I've definitely been running from something. And I think it's time I faced it.
So, tonight the big night?
For what?
You tell Sophia what we did in the barn.
Oh, Maggie, could you please forget about that, please?
Hey,
Hey.
can I get you guys something to eat? No, I just came here to tell you something, but I can't do it here. Bye.
Maggie.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
What do I call you now? My former father?
Cass is fine. So how are things at the Corys? Are you settling in?
It's like I never left.
I hope you'll be happy there.
Yeah, well, I'm the poor little rich girl who needs happiness.
If there's anything I can do for you.
Thanks, Cass. But I have to do this one myself.
So the fact is the DA is treating Donna like a common criminal.
What can I do?
You're doing it, man. I mean, just you know, stay close and I mean, this family has just got to pull together.
We'll do. How's Vicky taking it?
That's where Ryan and I agreed to join our lives together. And that's where Grant's bullet took his life. I was alone after that, you know, and I just swore I would never let anybody touch me, and I haven't.
Well, you're one tough cookie.
Not a good it's done me. Yeah, I ran, all right. But I couldn't outrun what happened, you know, and I've been thinking maybe it's time for me to stop running and just face some of these demons.
What demons do you think it is that you have to face?
My own selfishness. You know, ever since I lost Ryan, it's been about me. What I need to survive. What I need. And talking to Morgan tonight, it made me see, you know, he's fit. I think I need to face it too.
Some things you can't change. I mean, people die. There's no way that you can bring them back.
I have a family who needs me. And I have to stop being the one everybody worries about, and that includes you. I know now that I have to stay here. And I have to stay strong. Oh, Jake, I know I can't bring anybody back. I know I
I couldn't save Ryan. God help me, I am going to save my mother. Oh, what was I thinking? I just barged in on you two. I'm so sorry.
No. It's all right. It's all right. Listen, why don't I just toddle out to the kitchen and let you girls talk?
No, you don't have to go.
I think that Lorna wants to spend a little time with her mother, don't you?
Do you, honey?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Oh,
Yeah, well, no, it's quite all right. It's
Okay.
quite all right. I think that your mother's been waiting for a report anyway. And I've all of a sudden gotten very hungry.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. John. Okay. Well, come on. Sit down. Tell me. What happened?
He proposed.
Honey.
Yeah, it was down at the beach, and it was so romantic. He had this dinner and dancing, and then...
And what?
Oh, what? Joe Carlino showed up, and he had to go back to work
I'm so
with him.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I was kind of grateful.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to have to give Gabe an answer.
Wait, I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean not giving an answer?
Well, I don't know.
Why not?
I mean, here's this most incredible man in the entire world, and he's prepared this incredible dinner, and he's proposed to me, and I'm feeling all the things that I should be feeling. But in my head, I can't stop thinking of reasons why I shouldn't say yes. I know it's sick and crazy, but I keep thinking about my past.
Oh, honey.
I mean, Mother, we both know how perfect he is, but all I keep saying to myself is if he is so perfect, why does he want me?
Okay, come here. Sit down. We're right getting to the heart of this. Now, you listen to me, okay? You listen to me carefully. In the first place, you should never doubt your own worth. Gabe loves you, and you deserve his love. Now, secondly, there's nothing wrong with a long engagement, Lorna. I mean, it's old-fashioned, and it's charming, and people have done it for hundreds of years.
So you're saying I should accept his ring?
Yes, of course. It'll take you to the next step. It'll give you time to really learn about each other.
I wish I had your confidence, Mother.
Where is your gold chain, anyway? Huh?
Here.
Come on. You are going to be okay, you know that. You really deserve a man to love you. You deserve all the love in the world. Don't you ever forget that.
Joe, this hasn't been my night.
I know. I'm sorry about that, Caps.
Yeah, well, the commissioner and the DA's office are stonewalling me. What the hell happened to forensics?
I called them earlier. They said they're going to have the report tomorrow morning.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to hold my breath.
I think Commissioner Raines wants to ride this case all the way to the state capitol.
Yeah, well, he could just fry an innocent woman in the process while the real killer is out there getting ready to strike again.
Gabe, listen, I'm also sorry about tonight.
Yeah, hey,
You
listen.
have the situation with Lorna. I
Joe,
didn't mean to break you guys
Joe,
up like that.
You're just doing your job, all right? It's okay.
I know, but still, it turns out there's nothing either one of us could do tonight anyway.
But, Joe, don't sweat it. Lorna and I, we're going to pick up right where we left off, all right?
I hope so, Caps. And if there's anything I can do with the whole situation...
Look, Joe, thanks. If there is, I'll let you know, I promise. But, don't worry. Lorna's going to say yes. You just wait and see. I'm going to make this thing work with her.
Mother, thank you. And tell John I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, don't worry about it. I'm glad you came.
I feel so much better. I do.
You know what? Everything's going to be fine. You deserve Gabe.
I know. And hey, with my good luck chain, how can I go wrong, right?
That's the spirit. All right. Call me tomorrow.
All right, love you.
I love you too, Lauren. Good night. Good night.
Oh, sorry.
Morgan, no, it's okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I just... Oh, never mind.
No, I know. Where you heading?
My car. It's right here.
Oh, I'll walk you over.
I just heard that Donna Love was charged with Courtney's murder.
Yeah, she was.
It's so hard to believe. I mean, Vicky's mother.
It's hard to believe Courtney's gone.
Oh, Morgan, I'm sorry.
No, I know. I'll see you at work tomorrow. Here you go.
Thanks.
Be safe.